about this entourage effect that a full spectrum CBD says to offer when all the cannabinoids are present? They're able to create what's called the entourage effect.
The entourage effect means it's like you're having, if you have an entourage that's coming with you, that means somebody's accompanying you, right? And so if you think about it like this, if you eat an apple when you take your vitamins, now all of a sudden your vitamins are going to be more powerful in your body. And the reason that happens is because inside that apple are like about 10,000 different phytonutrients. Now phyto means plant, nutrients, and there's about 10,000 of them in an apple, and they're all made in nature to work together in synergy. And when they do that, each one of them is more powerful than any of them would be by themselves. And so since they accompany one another to be more powerful, that's what they call the entourage effect. So when you have just a trace of THC in there, it's going to come in there with all the other cannabinoids in your CBD oil, and it's going to make sure that they come in there and be a little bit more powerful. And so that's why we do that. That entourage effect makes it more powerful.
And so we've seen products that are full spectrum. We've seen products that are THC free.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen products that are high THC or 50-50 blend. The ones without the THC, is that an isolate, do you think?
No. An isolate would be what they took out of it. An isolate is something where they just take one chemical usually. They can take a group of chemicals and they can isolate that. But when they just take it out there and they isolate it out, that's what I call an isolate. Now that's just coming from a biochemistry background. If they can call that, without the THC, they can call that the isolate form because they isolated it away from the THC. So I guess, yeah, you're right. Using the language that way would be correct.
So the THC-free CBD oil is not going to create that entourage effect because it's missing those THC cannabinoids.
There are a lot of other things that it will entourage with, all right? But that THC, that's going to carry it across. It's kind of like jumping in a car and going across the border. So where would the border be? Well, the border would be across your blood-brain barrier, or the border would be across the cell wall to get into the cell. And so that's why we need to use something of an entourage to get across there a little bit better. That's how enzymes work. Mm-hmm. And so it's kind of like a lock and key thing. You've heard that example before. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So you're just getting a ride across with that, and it increases the productivity of the CBD oil.
It sure does.
Yeah.
It sure does. We have more than just the endocrine system. We have more than just the central nervous system. We have more than the endocannabinoid system, which is my favorite to learn about right now. Yeah. We really have so much going on in our body that we have no control of. We have only ways to help it. We have only ways to help our body help us. This entourage effect is really interesting to me. I think of it kind of like it takes a village. Mm-hmm. You've heard that. It takes a village, and the full spectrum CBD is the village. It's the village that helps our body more than the village that helps us raise our kids or the village that helps us get where we need to be. The entourage effect is essentially the village for our body's endocannabinoid system, which regulates all of our other systems to homeostasis so that it can help us. So. Okay,
so what we'd like you to do is we'd like you to help us spread this CBD message out here. And so how are we going to do that, Char?
By liking,
and sharing,
commenting too,
and making some comments down below. If you have any questions, anything you'd like us to talk about or discuss, just let us know. This is our fourth episode, and so we're learning, and we're going to just keep doing this, and we just love the comments we're getting from all of you, so keep it up, and we look forward to hearing from you again. So let's see what our notes say. Well, until next time, CB World, this is Char.
And this is Dave.
And we'll be signing out for now.